It's Mrs. Beals, and we're back in the world of fractions. Today we're going to talk about how to find fractions of a group, of like a number. For example, we'll just jump right in and we'll try 1/4 of 12. So let's say I had 12 cookies and my mom said I could only eat 1/4 of them. Well, I need to know how much 1/4 of 12 is, so I don't eat too many cookies, but I definitely eat all the cookies I'm allowed to. So the best thing to do is when you're trying to find a fraction of a number is to just draw it out. So how many cookies am I going to get to have, or I'm going to get to have 1/4 of 12. Let's draw out the 12. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, I like to draw my picture kind of neat, and you'll see why. I don't like it to be messy and the circles to be everywhere. I like to make it look like an array, and you'll see it'll make it easier to draw the picture. So I have 12 cookies. I'm allowed to eat 1/4 of them. That means I need fourths. I need groups. I need 4 groups. I need fourths. So I'm going to look at this. How can I divide this up so that I have fourths? Okay. If I have 4 pieces, then I have fourths. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. See how I've divided it into 4 pieces, into 4 groups? Okay. So I'm allowed to eat 1/4 of the 12. So 1/4 of the 12 could just be this one, maybe this group right here. How many cookies are there? 1, 2, 3. 3. So I get to eat 3 cookies because 3 cookies is in 1/4 of 12. So 1/4 of 12 equals 3. Let's try another one. Let's say Mom said you can't have 1/4 of 12. You can only have 1/6 of the 12 cookies. All right, so the best thing to do when you're doing fractions of a number is to draw it out. There's 12 cookies total. Again, make a neat drawing. Make it look maybe like an array because it'll make it easier for you. Okay, so I've got 12 here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So I've got 12. I've got to put them in 6. That means 6 groups. So if I'm going to do 6 groups, how many am I going to put in each? I'm at 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups. There it is, 6 groups. Okay? So if I only get to eat 1/6, how many do I get to eat? 2 cookies, right? Because 1/6, one of the 6 groups, only has 2 cookies in it. So 1/6 of 12 is 2. Let's try another one. Let's try 1/2 of 12. Okay? I'm going to draw it out. I get to eat 1/2 of the 12 cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many groups do I need? 2 groups. And make sure that they're even groups. All right. So if I only get 1/2 of this 12, I get to eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cookies. Let's try another one. Let's go up here to where I got a little bit of space. Let's say I get to eat 1/3 of 12 cookies. Draw it out. Remember, we always draw a neat drawing. Here's 12. I get to eat 1/3. So how many groups do I need? I need 3 groups. I get 1/3. Let's see. So if I get to eat 1 of the thirds, how many cookies do I get? 4 cookies. Good. All right. Maybe one more. And then we're going to practice a couple challenge problems. Let's say I get to eat 1/8 of 16 total cookies. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, remember we always make our picture neat because it's easier to put them in groups. So there's 16 total. I get to have 1/8 of them. So that means I need 8 groups. I have 4 groups so far, 5 groups, 6 groups, 7 groups, 8 groups. So if I get 1/8, I get one of these groups. And how many is in there? 2. So 1/8 of 16 is 2. All right, let's do a challenge problem. It says Joey and Mark have 8 cars. That's how many they have total is 8. 1/4 of their cars are Hot Wheels. How many Hot Wheels do they have? Okay, so they have 8 cars total. So that's my number that I'm going to start with. Let me give myself some room here. They have 8 cars total, and 1/4 of them are Hot Wheels. Okay, so I'm going to figure out how many Hot Wheels they have. So I'm going to find 1/4 of 8. So I'm going to draw out 8 dots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to put them in fours. That's groups of 4. I'm sorry, that's not groups of 4. That's 4 groups. If I put them in 8 into 4 groups, there's 2 in each group. So that means they have 2 Hot Wheels. Let's try another one. It says, Jackie and Ann are 1/2 of the art club. So how many people are there in the art club? So if you look, Jackie and Ann, which that's only 2 people, right? 2 people, they make up 1/2 of the club. So 2 people are 1/2 of the club. So I've got to figure out how many people are there total in the club. So let me draw this out. 1/2 means 2 pieces. 2 groups, okay? And I know in one of the halves I've got 2 people. I've got Jackie and Ann because they're only 1/2 of the group. So if Jackie and Ann are 1/2 of the group, how many people would be in the whole group? I would add 2 more, right? So there would be 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the whole group. Because Jackie and Ann are 2 people, that's 1/2. Well, then that means that there's going to be 2 more. So there's going to be 4 people in art club. All right, guys, remember, if you're trying to find fractions of a number, like, for example, we did 1/4 of 12, the best thing to do is draw it out. Draw your big number, divide it into fourths or whatever fraction you have, and then see how many you have in each group. Great job, guys.